This is Katie Hunter from MMA UK, and I'm here with the winner of the headline main event, Luke Traynor.
Hello, Catherine. How are you? Always a pleasure.
2-0.
2-0, baby. Yes. Yeah, it was good.
You don't look as happy as usual.
Yeah, I always get told not to be a negative Nancy after a fight, so I'm not gonna moan too much. But it wasn't my best performance. Yeah, what we'd planned to do with my striking didn't come out the way I wanted it to. But I feel like this is the same track every time. I got the win. Yeah. We got the finish, which is what we wanted. Finish every time. So it was good. The guy was tough. Come from Gunnar Nelson's team, a good team in Iceland. Yeah. So it was a good performance. But my striking capabilities are a lot higher than that. So back to the drawing board, refocus on my striking and get the shots off. Yeah.
You stunned him a few times, yeah. And then you kind of, I thought you were right to be cautious in following up because he was quite a dangerous guy. But then at the end, when you got him to the ground, you decided to finish him with a sneaky submission.
Yes, indeed. It feels like a while since I had a submission, to be fair. But I thought I had him with an arm triangle in the first round. Yeah. I thought it was pretty tight. But like I said, Gunnar Nelson, his team is based on grappling and karate, and those two things is both of those arts are striking. Those striking arts, that style and that form of grappling level haven't really come across yet in the fight. So yeah. It was a bit of a shock that I wasn't able just to impose my will the whole time. Yeah. But we got some shots off. We landed something, and then in the end, I got the ground and pound. I saw the submission. I went for it. He fought it the first time. I was like, you donut. I thought I was going to seek it in, and then he didn't fight a hand enough. So yeah. I got it in the last minute. All credit to my team, Team Titan, Daly, Daniel Strauss, everyone who's behind me, my family, my friends. Man, it was a good performance because I won. It was a bad performance because I couldn't get all my shots off. But overall, I'm happy. So it is what it is. It's another good night. So
you should be happy. And how satisfying was it to get a submission against someone from that gym who are known for their grappling and their jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, it was great. I mean, don't get it wrong. I come from Mill Hill, from the Raspberry Ape, Daniel Strauss. Yeah. One of the best grapplers in the UK and in Europe, and he's on a world level. So I wasn't intimidated by his submissions or his grappling. I knew he wasn't going to finish me, but I knew it was going to be tough. I envisioned a TKO. I envisioned even a knockout. Submission was on the plan, but way down the line. That was like a last minute resort. So yeah, it was good. I didn't initiate the takedowns like I wanted to. I didn't get the striking off, but I strangled him. I thought I put him to sleep. The ref said he's asleep. I was like, oh damn, that's the first, but he tapped. Thankfully, he's safe, he's healthy. I'm safe, I'm healthy. I'm going to Morocco on Tuesday for a little surfing trip. I'm excited about that. So we're gonna go enjoy the victory. Yeah, we're gonna get it. We're on to the next one. Back to the drawing board. This is what this game's about, learning and adapting, overcoming. So that's what I did.
And that head and arm triangle, you mentioned it in the first round. It looked like it was sunk in pretty deep. How do you think he managed to not tap to that or go to sleep?
I adjusted a little bit too soon. Right. What I was supposed to do is sink my hips. I was too worried about him answering the phone, defense. So I didn't want to sink my hips right away because I felt him sneaking out the back. I adjusted to like a figure four. And I know the figure four is such a stupid way to finish that choke. With someone who comes from a team like his, I knew that basic submission wasn't going to work. Yeah. But if I didn't adjust, I would have got it. I could feel him breathing. But as he moved, I panicked and I thought, let me change it. I wasn't composed enough. And I think that's why I didn't get that off. But it's a learning experience. I'm only 2-0 as a pro. I've only got 12 fights. The world is my oyster. I'm 23. It's back to the drawing board. I train with the best team, in my opinion, the best team in the world, man. So I love my team, I love my family, everyone around me. I'm gonna improve and get it. I'm not trying to be negative. I can see it in your face. I'm happy with the win. So we got the win, and we're gonna celebrate. But we will be back very soon, competing again and again and again until we get that world title. So
well, I think all the top people are self-critical, but I hope when you watch it back, you're a little bit more pleased with your performance.
Fingers crossed. Obviously when you're in there, you can't see it like everyone else can. I felt the crowd, I heard the crowd, that was amazing. Yeah. First time I jumped up on that cage, I was off instinct. I was like, what am I, a bantamweight out here? I thought the cage was going to collapse on my mum. I was a bit stressed, but it didn't. And to have that roar behind me, it makes the night so much better for me. I come in, I hear my Fugees playing, I get pumped, I blow a kiss to my mum, I embrace the crowd, I get in there and do what I do. And then I have all that love when I come out too. So, man, life is still beautiful. We're gonna get on to bigger and better things. Everyone, my team behind me, Fred from Maulers just walked past. Neil from Vigor 8 is up there. Reach Your Peak are out in the back too. All of my guys, Mauler, Vigor 8, Reach Your Peak.
For the cleanest skin in the game, right?
Cleanest skin in the fight game. Head over to vigor8.com and and get your body wash today. Also for Mauler, the best apparel in MMA today. And Reach Your Peak, creating content for the ages. We're getting it. I got a great team behind me. I'm a very lucky, fortunate human being. So, yeah. And it's always nice to see you. You know, you're my favourite. So it's always a pleasure.
My favourite too. We'll have to have a break now, though. If you're going to Morocco, you're going to be even more tanned. So
that's right. I'm gonna come back bronze. So yeah, no, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. So.
And when can we expect to see you back in the cage?
Well, there's a Fight Star in December. I think that's gonna be my last. Hopefully, that'll be my last regional show. By then, I would have built up some experience in kickboxing and boxing, jiu-jitsu. Fight Star in December. Obviously, Brad Pickett's watching over me. He decides what I do. So the plan would be to December, Fight Star, and then maybe bigger shows. We'll see what bigger shows. He's looking at me with a mean look. So sorry, Brad, if I overstepped my mark there. One punch management for life. But yeah, we're gonna see. We're just gonna have fun, adapt, overcome, get better, and yeah, just keep learning. I love this life. I get to wake up every day and do what I love to do. So my shin's hurting. That's the only thing. Other than that, I'm good.
Your eye, you look like you got. Did you take an eye?
That was from Gustafsson in Sweden. Shout out to you.
Oh, that's still from him.
He told me.
Bully.
He went to kick me. I evaded and I caught a toe. Is what it is. I'm not bitter about it.
You got Megan Anderson.
Yes, I got Megan Anderson for sure. But yeah, no, it was a great experience. This training camp's been amazing. I can't blame anything I did in there on my camp. It was phenomenal.
You won, by the way.
I know I won. I just didn't win how I wanted to win. So it is what it is. You know, if you don't win how you expect to win, you're going to be disappointed. So I got the W. We're 2-0. Don't know why I always get so out of breath in these interviews too, but yeah. Yes, indeed. Neil's telling me to cut it off, but hey ho. So anyway, I watched The Notebook the other day.
I think my phone's running out of memory here.
No, but it was a great show. Thank you to Raj for putting me on. All my sponsors, all my family and friends. Thank you very much, guys. I love you all, and yeah.
We love you too.
Thank you, Katie. Thank you. Yes, indeed.